This news story was produced by Cogeco North Bay News. To watch the full newscast, tune into channels 12 or 700 live at 5:30 p.m. Monday to Friday.
Another day grooming the trails for John Miller. Grooming the trails, a very important part of the process of getting over 200 kilometers ready for sledders.
Well, grooming makes for a safe trail. It takes the lumps and the bumps out, makes a nice riding service, similar to driving down a freshly paved highway. Yeah, we've got about 240, 250 kilometers of trail, so at 8 to 10 kilometers an hour, it takes quite a bit to cover them all. Usually it's a double pass up and back. So.
And you're out every day?
Yeah, we're pretty much every day when the weather permits. Like we're going into a mild spell, and we just hope it doesn't get too mild and wreck the work that we've accomplished in the last couple of weeks. Snow is beneficial to start with, but we had too much snow before we had any frost, so there's absolutely no frost in the ground. So a lot of clubs are having, and North Bay is no different. You got to cross swamps and that, and it takes a lot to get across the swamp when you don't have very minimal frost. So the snow was actually a hindrance to start because we didn't have any frost under the ground.
But right now things are pretty good. Things
are starting to tighten up, but you know, things like Trout Lake and then we have them open, but there's still. This is a very poor year for ice because of the snow conditions and not allowing the frost to penetrate. No, the drag behind the machine does all the cutting. It's that particular is 11 blade drag. The blade on the front are very similar to what the city would use on a grader. It's got a serrated edge, so it cuts out the high parts and allows the snow to get pushed into the low parts and makes for a smooth trail.
Just before Christmas, this arrived, a $250,000 brand new groomer getting a once-over from technicians. Companies send technicians all the way from Europe to do this work.
I'm working on the engine compartment section there, and we have been experiencing troubles with air intake, so they send us over for modifying and testing a new system on the machines.
So this is a job where you have to travel across the world to help get these machines up and get their computer system operational.
Yeah, well, traveling around the world, not all the time, but traveling around Europe a lot for different ski areas, testing areas. So it's my first time to Canada.
I am R&D engineer in the electronics and control systems. So basically all the control systems somehow pass through my hands.
Did you ever think you're going to end up in North Bay, Ontario working on one of these things?
Sincerely, North Bay not, but yeah, sometimes to North America, yes.
It's your first time here, obviously.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Well, snow is snow, whether you're in Europe or just outside of North Bay. Greg Esterbrook's Cogeco North Bay News.
If you are interested in watching Cogeco North Bay News, you can become a subscriber by calling 1-800-267-9000.